Vigilantes, let's go. It is time. Day 48 of the V50. 48 days in a row of doing an LFG each and every day. We're almost to the end. You don't have to worry about me putting these up too much longer. 2 days to score, and the final day will be here, and we'll wrap it up. Excited that you've been on the journey with me. I hope it's been going good for you. I hope you're killing it. I did some guerrilla math yesterday, just kind of did some figuring, and this might be my highest V50 ever, depending on how these last 2 days finish. Not by a long shot, not by much. I think 302 is the highest I've ever scored out of the 360, and I'm going to come in, like, depending on today and tomorrow, come in 305 to 310 range, and that's pretty exciting. So, provided I meet my goals today and meet my goals tomorrow. So excited about wrapping up a V50, and the finish line is in sight. So that's exciting. 2 weeks, and it's firemanship time. It's here, and I'm excited about that. I think it is the event of 2024 as far as a new conference, not new, but the conference coming back. And I do think it's exciting. And the class, I worked on it for about 3-4 hours yesterday. I don't know if I'll get it done in time. I'm going to get it done in time, so I shouldn't say that, the negative talk. But it's going along great. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited to pivot away from it once firemanship is over and have it done and off my plate, so that I can get to the other projects that are waiting on the back burners. And that includes the Book of Search, which is closer and closer to completion. July 1 is the collection date for the last about a dozen articles that are out. I've Clark Lamping and Brooksy, both of them agreed. I actually asked Clark when I saw him out in Vegas if he would write a search considerations for mid-rise, high-rise operations, and he said absolutely. And then he got Brooks on board because he was up there in Canada working at the Tall Buildings Conference, and they discussed it. So I got Brooks and Clark working together on that, and then some others to collect. Chief Scott Thompson's writing an article about command considerations, or basically how to build a culture from the chief's perspective, the fire chief's perspective, how to build a culture of search. And so anyway, I'm really excited to pivot to that and get my entire focus on it. But prioritize and execute. Right now it is firemanship and the Culture Forge class, and then next will be the Book of Search, and then finally I will pivot to the next book this at the tail end of summer here. So very exciting things I wanted to talk about this morning. One of them was basically prioritize and execute, which is Jocko's, I think it's the 5th principle, prioritize and execute. But it's about the power of saying no. The power of saying no. It's important that you understand that your energy is finite. You only have so much energy in a given day. You only have so much effectiveness that you can spread out in a given day. And you have to prioritize where you're going to put that effectiveness. Now, the more effective you are, the more you get done with your effectiveness. But it is absolutely finite. And so if you give it to something, you are taking it away from something else. And that is why it's so important that you understand your vision of what success looks like for yourself, because that gives you the power to say no. That gives you the power to say no. And the more effective of a person you are, the more stuff will get piled on your plate, and the more opportunities will come your way to do things. And that's where it becomes even more important to realize that you can say no to things and prioritize so that you can execute those things that are most important. And a big reason for this is because, and I've said it many, many times, and I know you've heard it, is that if you don't prioritize, then you will find yourself spread too thin. And when you're spread too thin, you will be ineffective. But the other thing you'll start doing is you'll start taking away from those things in your life that will sacrifice for you, which includes mainly your family, your wife and your kids, your husband, your family, those people, that your relationships, and those people that are close to you. and you'll start taking away from them to be more effective, which they will absolutely put up with. They love you, but in the long run, it's not healthy, and it's a dangerous path. So keep that in mind. Prioritize and execute. Energy is finite, and don't take it away from those things that are most important. That's what I wanted to talk about this morning as I'm rolling into work and reporting to duty on a beautiful Saturday. So I hope you have a wonderful day. If you're on the V50 journey, man, 2 days left. Today, tomorrow, and then the final count. Enjoy the journey. Godspeed.